What are your ambition levels for creativity? Would you like to consider yourself and your team as a highly creative problem solver? Solving problems creatively, no matter how complex they may be. It's worth considering your creative efforts at 3 levels: everyday creative problem solving, user-centric creative problem solving, and curiosity-driven creative problem solving. The first level is about maintaining standards, about getting back to standards. A problem appears in front of you. Maybe your computer stopped working, you have a conflict in your team, or one of the machines that production have stopped working. We need to solve these problems as quickly as possible, but also with an as good solution as possible. Here, we could consider what type of everyday problems would we like to invest some creative efforts into, to see if we can get more valuable long-term solutions for these kind of problems. Maybe you have some standard ways of solving these kind of problems, and maybe you could consider whether you could put some creativity into these standard ways, standard work processes. The second ambition level for creative problem solving is to look at user-centric perspectives. We look at the user, no matter if it's a customer, a colleague, another department, or governmental institution. The insight we can get from these users can help us understand our problems from completely new perspectives. We'll be able to raise the standards, make better products, better services, better productions, more efficient or more valuable. It's worth considering how creativity can help gain better insights from these users, but also how we can develop better solutions for these type of users we're looking at. At the highest level, we find the curiosity-driven creative problem solving. Here, we take point of departure in our own curiosity. What we believe is the right problem, what we can sense or feel in some way is wrong or done in a wrong way. And we take action on the ideas that we find the best, the ideas we believe will solve the problem the best way, and the ideas that can take us to new standards, setting new standards for our organization and our industry. While everyday creative problem solving is motivated by urgency to get it done, a little bit like a to-do list, and user-centric creative problem solving is motivated by extrinsic motivation factors, that somebody else defines what is the right problem, somebody else defines what is the right solution, typically the users. The interesting thing is that for curiosity-driven, we are the initiators, the origin of what is the right solution and the right problem. And therefore, we're typically motivated in some higher way. We are intrinsically motivated. It comes from within us. You will be more perseverant when you meet resistance. When you meet resistance from your colleagues, your leader, customers, users, any other kind of stakeholder who may not believe in the idea right away, you will last much longer, be more perseverant, trying to push the idea forward, because you are the evaluator, you are the producer. You know what is the right problem and the right solution for it. Curiosity-driven problem solving requires you to define the starting point. For everyday problem solving, we get the problem into our face. Something is wrong, something doesn't work, we need to solve it. For user-centric problem solving, somebody else defines what is wrong, what is important, and maybe even what is the right idea. But for curiosity, we don't have this luxury. Instead, we have to come up with it ourselves. We define the right problem, and we define what is the right solution. In order to do so, we need to activate our passion. What are you passionate about? Maybe some themes in your workplace or in your industry, maybe some particular ideas or problems that you sense are more important, will become more important soon in your industry. Try to think about this from an investment perspective. You need to invest creative efforts into everyday problem solving in order to get back to standards, in order to survive in the short run, in order to keep the efficiency and the value in the short term. You also need to invest creative efforts into user-centric problem solving. Here, you take more long-term perspectives, trying to raise the standard, trying to come up with new, innovative, more valuable solutions that can replace your current ways of doing it in the long run. This will ensure that you can catch up to the other more innovative type of organizations in your market, or that you can go even beyond what they deliver. And finally, you should invest some creative efforts into your curiosity-driven problem solving in order to try to set new standards, to come up with these breakthrough novel solutions that will be a game changer in your team, in your organization, and in your industry. And as you do so, any investment is a chance process. And it's the same for creativity. Creativity is a chance process. You invest a creative effort and you never know when the new genius breakthrough idea will come. Come today, tomorrow. It's more likely to come the more creative effort you invest into each type of problem solving.